Good afternoon, and welcome to this meeting of the Council for the Municipality of Dutton Dunwich. It is February 11, 2026. It is 5 p.m. and I'll call this meeting to order. Randy, if you'd get us started, please.
Moved by Loveland, seconded by Pemberton, that the meeting of the Council of the Municipality of Dutton Dunwich opens at 5 p.m. All in favor? That's carried.
Thank you. And do we have a volunteer to read the land acknowledgement? Councilor Dreifeld?
We will begin by acknowledging that the land on which we gather is the traditional territory of the First Nations people who have long-standing relationships to the land, water, and region of southwestern Ontario. We also acknowledge the local Lower Thames River watershed communities, which include Chippewas of the Thames First Nation, Oneida Nation of the Thames, Munsee, Delaware Nation, and Delaware Nation of Moravian Town. We value the significant historical and contemporary contributions of local and regional First Nations and all of the original peoples of Turtle Island, North America. We are thankful for the opportunity to live, learn, and share with mutual respect and appreciation.
Thank you. I would remind Council of any declaration of pecuniary interest. Seeing none. In your agenda package was the minutes from the January 28th meeting. Are there any errors or omissions? If not, the adoption of the draft minutes as presented to Council in the agenda. Randy, are there any items not listed on the agenda?
There's a corrected Schedule A for Bylaw 2025-09. It's been updated to reflect the 7.4% rate increase.
Okay, just to clarify, what item is that one?
That's the Schedule A for the bylaw at the end of the meeting there to adopt the capital and operating budget.
Okay, thank you. Item 6 is a drainage matter. There's a notice of request for drain major improvements on the East Galbraith Drain and the Soden Drain. Are there any questions or comments from Council? If not, resolution, please, Randy.
Sure. Moved by Pemberton, seconded by Drouillard, that the Council of the Municipality of Dutton Dunwich receives the Drainage Act Section 78 1.1 request from Brad Lukes to improve the East Galbraith Drain and the Soden Drain, and that Council decides to proceed and instructs the Deputy Clerk to send the notification as required in Section 78.2 of the Drainage Act to the Lower Thames Valley Conservation Authority, and that the clerk notifies the requester of council's intention to proceed and appoint an engineer at a subsequent council meeting once notice is received from the Conservation Authority that they do not require an environmental appraisal, and the 30 days notice required in Section 78.2 has passed. All in favor? And that's carried.
Okay, thank you. Item 7, correspondence. Northumberland County Support for Ontario Community Infrastructure Fund, OSIF. Any comments from Council? Resolution, please, Randy.
Moved by Drouillard, seconded by Dreifeld, that the Council of the Municipality of Dutton Dunwich receives and supports the resolution from Northumberland County regarding the Ontario Community Infrastructure Fund, and that a copy of this resolution be sent to Rob Flack, MPP, Andrew Lawton, MP, and Northumberland County. All in favor? And that's carried.
Okay, thank you. The consent agenda. We have 3 items under consent A. Canada, Ontario supports new affordable homes in Dutton. Western Ontario Wardens Caucus, January 2026 newsletter, and the Economic Development Committee regarding allocation policy. Does any council wish to speak to any of those items? Okay. We'll move on to the committee reports, the Bo Horvat Community Center Board of Management. Any comments, Deputy Mayor Loveland, any comments further?
Not a lot, pretty simple meeting. Still having a little trouble getting up-to-date finance information, but I think they're working on getting a treasurer hired shortly here, so we'll be able to start budget process once that happens.
Okay, thank you. On to the staff monthly reports. Manager of Roads and Facilities. Anyone wish to speak to one of those or to that one? On to Water Operations Report. The Wastewater Operator Monthly Report. The Monthly Building Activity Report. The Drainage Superintendent Monthly Report. Recreation Monthly Activity Report. And finally, the Planning Monthly Activity Report. Nothing from council. Resolution, please, Randy.
Moved by Dreyfus, seconded by Loveland, that the items on the consent agenda be approved. All in favor? That's carried.
Okay, thank you. And on to number 9, the CAO's report. ICBL exemption request for a minor variance 189 Curry Road. Tony, do you wish to speak to this one?
Thank you. Through you, Your Worship. You'll see the report before you. It's regarding a minor variance application that the owners are requesting for 189 Curry Road. The minor variance request is associated with the potential future residential units proposed for the second floor of the building. The second floor is currently vacant and no permit application has been filed with the municipality. The applicant is requesting relief from the interim control bylaw to initiate the minor variance process. The recommendation is before you. Any questions?
Any questions from council on that? I see nothing. You have a resolution ready, Randy?
I do. Moved by Loveland, seconded by Pemberton, that the Council of the Municipality of Dutton Dunwich receives for information the report from the Chief Administrative Officer titled ICBL Exemption Minor Variance 189 Curry Road, and that council accept the owners of 189 Curry Road from the ICBL to allow them to proceed with applying for a minor variance application. All in favor? That's carried.
Okay, thank you. And item B is the wastewater treatment plant debt capacity report. That one's yours as well, Tony.
Thank you. Through your worship, the following report provides some information with the successful application grant that we received of $4.7 million from the province. The municipality's portion is approximately 1.7 million, representing 27%. So in the report, it identifies what the debt obligations are going to be for this particular project. Just wanted to provide a little bit of information with regards to our ongoing discussions with the ministry and the strategy of reducing our debt payments in 25 and also additional payments in 26. So we did receive some very positive comments relating to this. Our last council meeting, we had discussed that there's some soft costs associated with the wastewater project that we incurred, roughly $446,000 over the last 3 years. In discussions with the ministry, we are able to apply those funds toward our debt requirements, as well as our 2026 OSIF funding, which brings down our debt from the 1.7 to $983,000. We also provided some further information as it relates to what our current debt situation, our projected debt payments for 2026, the additional debt. So we're looking at currently $4.1 million of debt with regards to the municipality, and we did receive that we do have capacity for that additional debt. Now, this is a preliminary number. We are going to be looking to come back once In the recommendation, it does ask that we are going to be approaching financial institutions to look at our existing debt that's coming maturing in 2026, as well as the new debt as well. But that will be coming back for council's consideration. We are going to be looking at other methods, other funding streams that to reduce that debt as well. So this is not the final number. This is going to be right now just an estimate of what we're doing, but we wanted to provide council with an overall approach of where our current debt is. And we're very fortunate the expenses that we've incurred on our wastewater, we're able to apply it on our current new debt that we would be putting forward.
Okay, thank you. Any questions, comments from council on that report? That is a very positive report, Tony. Thank you for that. We're doing a $6.2 million project, and we're going to come out with $983,000 of debt out of that. So that's a good news story. Okay, resolution, please, Randy.
Moved by Pemberton, seconded by Drouillard, that the Council of the Municipality of Dutton Dunwich receives for information the report from the Chief Administrative Officer titled Wastewater Treatment Plant Pump Station Number 1 Upgrades Update. That administration be directed to engage with financial institutions to arrange additional municipal wastewater debt financing of up to $990,000 and report back to council for approval. And that administration be directed to review and arrange the refinancing or renewal of existing municipal debt maturing in 2026 and report back to council. All in favor? And that's carried.
Okay, thank you. On to unfinished business. Is there any from council or staff? Seeing none. Any new business? Councillor Dreyfus.
I just want to, probably should have done this during the recreation report, but I do want to announce that the March community kindness event will be held March 21st. This will be our third year, I believe, that we've had this event, and the community really seems to like it this time of the year. So I'm just want to let everybody know that it will be March 21st from 12 o'clock until 4 o'clock. And we have a lot of events planned for the community on that day. So.
Okay, thank you. That is a great event. Anything further on announcements? Must have been a quiet week when I was gone. That's good. I like quiet. We're on to proposed bylaws. Randy, are you all set?
I am.
Okay, bylaw A, the interim tax levy, please.
Sure. I actually just have one resolution for all of the bylaws.
Okay,
So moved by Drouillard, seconded by Dreyfus, that bylaws number 2026-04, 2026-05, 2026-06, 2026-07, 2026-08, and 2026-09 be read a first, second, and third time and passed. All in
okay,
favor?
before you call a vote, any comments from council or questions at this point on any of those? Seeing none, call a vote.
All in favor? And that's carried.
Okay, thank you. I think we're setting a record here. Shortest meeting ever. Down to item 14, confirm proceedings. Go ahead, Randy.
Moved by Dreyfus, seconded by Loveland, that bylaw 2026-10 being a bylaw to confirm the proceedings of the municipality of Dutton Dunwich be read a first, second, third time and passed. All in favor? That's carried.
Thank you. The next meetings are listed on the agenda. The final resolution, please, Randy.
Moved by Loveland, seconded by Pemberton, that the meeting of the Council of the Municipality of Dutton Dunwich closes at 5:14 p.m. All in favor? That's carried.
Okay, Thank you all.